Hi, everyone. So, Paul McCartney was on Saturday Night Live last night, as most of you probably know, and I did not see the performance until this morning, just in the last hour or so. But anyway, I woke up this morning and I got this message from my girlfriend Molly. Paul McCartney's performance on Saturday Night Live made me absolutely cry. What a beautiful song, and he did it so well. And I finally did watch the clip, and I also watched his performance of Band on the Run. And I totally agree with Molly. And I know there's probably going to be other YouTube reviews from other music related channels. I haven't watched any yet, but I thought he was fantastic, as was the band with Chad Smith on drums. And I just want to let my viewers know that there's always been this issue the last few years about Paul McCartney and his vocals, of course. He's aging, like we all are, and he's going to be 84 years old in June. And I just I just think, like Molly said, he did a great job. And I Paul McCartney has been such a big part of my life for almost my whole life since I was, 5 years old, seeing the Beatles on the Ed Sullivan Show. And then just recently reviewing and ranking all of his albums in order and just hearing him through the years as he slowly would get older and older, right? But back to the song The Days We Left Behind. It's the only song I've heard from the upcoming album of his. I never checked out his song with Ringo. I'm waiting for the album to be released and just listen to the whole album. But yeah, there's certain lines in the song, and nothing stays the same, no one needs to cry, nothing can reclaim the days we left behind, right? And this has been Molly and I are kind of private the past few years about certain things, right? Personal things. And I just wanted to say that sadly, Molly lost both of her parents in the last 3 years. And so, she's been going through things, as have I and probably many, many, many others, with, the way the world is and all that, and the loss of people, right? And Molly isn't into music like I am, or maybe some others are. Not that she doesn't love music, of course, but it just shows you, right? I get this message from Molly in the morning, and then I'm on the phone with her, and she's just going on and on about the song, right? And how it really, really affected her, got the tears flowing again, of course. And it just shows you the power of music and the amazing talent of Paul McCartney and his band, of course. And just there's always going to be negativity with anything, right? Even the Beatles in their prime, there's going to be negativity. There's always negativity in this world. And so I just wanted to say, along with Molly, great job, Paul and the band. And I also saw, of course, like I said, Band on the Run. Excellent performance of that. And we are just so lucky to have Paul with us right now. Appreciate Paul, right? Because one of these days, as you know, he won't be with us. And then there's going to be all of these YouTube channels posting videos and crying and everything. And a few months before that, they were bitching and complaining that his voice isn't what it used to be. And I seriously love his vocals at any age. It's Paul McCartney. And so I guess that's my rambling review of his two songs on Saturday Night Live. And I haven't seen any of the comedy bits, but I'm sure he was in some of the comedy bits on Saturday Night Live. And yeah, if you haven't seen the performances, I'll have a link for both in the pinned comment below for the Days We Left Behind and Band on the Run. And that's it. Paul McCartney for me is the greatest solo artist ever. And fantastic job. Thank you.